Hey guys, I'm Noclipped back here from the video, guys. Welcome back to episode of my Madden Noclipped series, where we noclip inside and outside stadiums in Madden 26. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off right away, we have Paycor Stadium right here, so obviously home of the Cincinnati Bengals, which is also my favorite team. So, I do run a YouTube channel called First Stop Bengals. If you'd like to check that out, definitely. But for the most part, I've been to Paycor Stadium way too many times, so this is disappointment starting off right away. But yeah, actually, wait, no, I think I'm on the opposite side. Okay, never mind. I take that back. Disappointment, take back. As I was saying, though, wait, unless I am, maybe am I stupid or no? It's right here. Okay, that's what I was thinking. So it is very dark, and this is something that is a problem with Madden 25 and 26, is how freaking dark this is. Because if this wasn't as dark as it is now, you probably have seen videos on my channel before, Madden 22, when this is light. It's actually a really beautiful area, but it's not beautiful when it's like pitch black in here. So kind of just an unfortunate, EA Sports is in the game type of mentality here. But not really great tunnels. So far, the tunnels have been really good, though, in Madden 26. Of course, they do it to the Bengals, man, right? Of course, the Bengals are the team that, gets fluffed over with that. But whatever. We got... Why is all these models, absolutely, pitch black? Okay, that's interesting. Now, you're not going to get any Skyline chili with this. You're going to get burgers, snacks, pizza, and drinks, and that's pretty much that. You're not going to be able to get any custom sponsors either, which, if you guys follow the channel, I love the custom sponsors EA Sports puts in there, like Munch Burger and stuff like that, but doesn't look like we're getting any type of, specialized, snacky snack going on. This is so pitch black. This is almost to a point where it's, creepy how, just absolute dark this is. Wow. I've never seen this in a Madden before. Usually Madden's, every Madden so far has been... You have Madden 24 and 25 that are darker, don't get me wrong. But not, pitch black in, certain areas. This is, bro, put some lights in. I know Mike Brown doesn't like to spend money, but, you gotta put some lights in there, man. That's right there. That's called a lawsuit in the making. Absolutely a lawsuit in the making. So does this work? The escalator? Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so these are just steps. There's supposed to be an escalator, but it's literally just steps. Okay, so I didn't know if they programmed an actual working escalator. That would be awesome. Maybe? No, they did not. Okay. I thought for a second I wasn't playing to play, so technically, in order to do anything, you have to hit A to get the play to run. But no, it's nothing. It's nothing, sadly. So outside of Paycor Stadium, absolutely gorgeous. We got ourselves a little walk here, a little highway system on the outside. Got little tents going on. Trash cans. It's funny that every single team's trash cans are green, except for the Kansas City Chiefs, who have purple trash cans. We got Bengals offices. So this is actually brand new. We've never had the Bengals offices sign in any Madden. So I know that doesn't sound like, oh yeah, they added an office sign. Which again, you can't see unless you're no-clipping like what I'm doing here. But... yeah, listen, a beggar can't be a chooser, okay? We're going to have to take any W's we can take. And if that's what the W we're going to have to take, we're going to have to take the W like that. We got our porta potties. That shouldn't be a funny term, but for me it is because I'm 3 years old. We have our outside little tents again. We have Gate C, which all the... stuff right there. And we also got Bengals Pro Shop. Now the Pro Shop, obviously darkness, because Mike Brown didn't pay the power bill. That's what this is all gonna end up being, man. Mike Brown didn't pay the bills, so win will win. All right, so let's go back over here because now I kind of want to go a little bit lower, and we do have nothing. Okay, nothing really down here. I thought there would be a little bit something down there, but not the case. Now we do have the Red Stadium over there, and every single Madden so far has always had the Red Stadium, which I also do. This is like a self-promotion for my channels. I also do run First Stop Reds, where we cover Cincinnati Reds content. What is up with this yellow line? Bro, what is wrong with that yellow line? I don't think that's I think you get fined for that, but the city would get fined for that 100%. Now, EA and road systems, as they do have. Okay, first off, I don't think that is also legally allowed to have like a little blocker on the railroad situation. Words. What I was gonna say is that bridges have never been like a huge thing for EA. I've learned this in not just Madden, in other games as well. They always have issue with bridges. Okay, so this area is just a nothing, like out in the open. Now, what's really interesting about this whole map is it's humongous. And yes, it does have reflective water, which I always find interesting. It's freaking humongous. This is a humongous map. Which, again, I thought when I first made my first video of this series for this year, the Lions Stadium was so small. And I was so disappointed. I thought, wow, this is just going to be kind of how it is. Like, every stadium is going to be just a stadium and nothing else. And then we're on to bigger and better things. Meaning that we have all this other stuff here, too. Wow. Freaking massive. And we have the mountain up there, a little mountain terrain up there. It's definitely not as good as previous years. Like, Madden, if you go back on my channel, I have it all the way back to Madden 19. I have videos on this. No clipping inside and outside. It's definitely not as good as it used to be. But it's still pretty good. And you got a shadow. Look at that. We haven't seen that in Madden ever, really. Is a shadow system underneath the bridge. That actually looks pretty good. Even though that the roads are like really poorly PNG'd. That's like, which is weird because they have so many, they have so much good looking roads in other Maddens. So I don't know why this one, they just, decided like, hey, we're just not going to care. And also, why are there's people everywhere. Holy moly. Which I always call them ants in Madden. Like, because the AI system in Madden is absolutely dog water when it comes to, like, the people walking around. There's people everywhere. And they don't really have a purpose. They just walk around in circles. So they're like ants. That's, like, when I look at ants outside, that's kind of what I feel like. They usually don't have a purpose. They just run around in circles. And, I don't know, maybe ants too. But that's what I look at. So this is always fun. This right here is just extra texture files they're using elsewhere. So they copy and paste them here so that they can copy and paste them in like other things. So that's kind of just that whole setup right there and how that works. Typical EA Sports there. And I say typical EA because it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad idea to do that. It saves time and resources, which, EA barely scraping by. They got rid of the Red Stadium. We don't have a Red Stadium. This is quite disappointing. That I'm so confused why. And the reason why I say this is because you've seen my Cowboys video. I have never seen a baseball stadium more detailed than the Cowboys Stadium. That stadium was detailed head to toe when it came to the baseball stadium. I should have probably finished that off. The baseball stadium in that was detailed head to toe. But for some reason, the Red Stadium is not in Madden 26. It's in every other Madden. And it's never like crazy detailed, don't get me wrong. But it's usually in Madden. It's not in Madden 26, which is so weird for no reason. I don't understand why they did not just add it in if they already have the file and they've already created it in every Madden. Like, it's never going to look like amazing. I still don't understand how the Cowboys baseball stadium looks so good. Cowboys map baseball stadium. I should say that because Cowboys don't have a baseball stadium. But the Dallas has a baseball stadium. Something like that. I don't know. I don't watch baseball as much, okay? I watch the Reds. I cover the Reds. That's my team. We cover the NL teams. AL, I'm not really crazy about, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, no, for the most part, this is crap. This is kind of crap, man. But it's like, it's a humongous map, and there's things everywhere. But, like, there's just a whole bunch of nothing. And the Red Stadium should be literally right here. This is where the Red Stadium would be. Right around here. Disappointing. Disappointing. Especially because, like, again, they had the files for the other Maddens, but decided not to do it. Anyway, tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. See you guys in the next one.